Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a very special video on free digital skills enlightenment. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, do well to subscribe, like, comment and share. If you're returning, do well to keep watching. You'll get value for your time.
Hello, you're welcome to this free physical and virtual class on digital skills. And it is my utmost heartfelt happiness that I see you in this class. Like, I'm so happy. One of the best things you've done to yourself this year is to upskill digitally. And like I promised that this class is going to be a life-changing class. It's going to give you value, and that is what I'm about doing. My name is Favor, and I'll be your tutor in this class. So I am a brand identity designer, a digital creator and coach from Aba, Nigeria. And I help brands tell compelling stories, helping some businesses, churches, organizations, and individuals create stories through good communication design. I am the CEO of Fame Creative Digital, and of course it's a fast spreading name in digital space. So I welcome you on board. We'll look at what digital product is first. I mean the concept. Remember, we're talking about digital skills, and we have 4 different digital skills we want to look into. I know this is free class. So before we go to digital skills, we want to talk about digital products. What are digital products? A digital product is a digital good that is created, sold, and purchased online. In most cases, it is even consumed online, except for things like printables. What are the examples of digital products? Like e-books, online courses, apps, softwares, printables like PDFs, templates, all those things. You can convert your business, whatever thing you do, into a digital product when you have a digital skill. Like some people have run into people who say, I have a handwork, must everybody join this computer of a thing, digital. How about people that will be physical? If you do digital, must everybody? That's why I said that it is important that you understand this, that your business, whatever thing you do, you could turn it into a digital product, even though it is not a digital product. How do I mean? If you're a fashion designer, you make clothes for people. What do you need to do for that your career to become a digital product that people can consume online? Remember, we say that digital products are products that are digitally created, sold, purchased, and online. In cases like this, some places they are consumed immediately. Just like you are watching this, you're consuming a digital product that I placed on the internet. So if you're a fashion designer, how are you going to do this? You're going to give someone your phone. You know, one of the things we don't know is that we have smartphones in our hands. We don't know that it's a powerful tool for us to go digital, like great things that can be giving us money, even if it is as a side hustle. Now somebody can be videoing you while you're cutting those materials. You can start like turn it into a course. Like you have apprentices that come to your office to learn that kind of thing. You mustn't train people only in your local vicinity. There are people that can be out there on the digital space seeking for that kind of thing. Because of distance, they cannot come to your place. But if you know what you're doing, when you do it as a course, and place it on the platform. People can buy that course and learn on their own. So it is a digital product because somebody videoed you and you have learned the digital skill that is attached to you placing it on the internet. I hope it's not confused. They have not defined digital skill anyway. I'm still on digital product, so when I get to define digital skill, I guess you're going to understand what I mean. Like you getting a digital skill to be able to sell your digital products. Okay, going further, we'll look into digital skills. What are digital skills? They are skills that involves the use of digital devices like creative softwares, communication applications, networks to access, manage, and exploit information. They enable individuals to produce and create digital content, communicate, collaborate, and solve problems for effective and creative self-fulfillment in life, learning, work, and wider social activities. How do I mean? Digital skills are the involvement of you in using digital devices. Just like you learn some skills physically, you need to learn some things that are done in the digital world. Holding your smartphone, knowing how to use some social media and platforms, knowing how to use your phone to create a video, just as I'm making this video. Although I'm using a laptop, but most of my videos I use my smartphones to do them too. You see, so having a smartphone, you could use it to make a video. It is a digital skill. You making that video is a digital skill. So the video you are making, you edit it, you do everything about the video. Where you're supposed to have some sounds, you do them, you then publish it as a digital product. That's why I define digital product first, because it will be consumable by people who see it and they are in need of it. No matter where you are, you can be sleeping and then your products are being sold online. So you need some digital skills to be able to sell those products, and that is why this course is very, very important. Going further, examples of the digital skills that will help you sell your digital products. They are graphic design, UI UX design, web design, video editing, social media management, digital marketing, copywriting, content creation, any skill at all that can be digital skill, any skill, there are many of them. There are many of them I cannot be mentioned, but we'll focus on the first four, which is graphics, UI, UX, web, and video for the purpose of this free class. Now, what is graphic design? It is a concept that uses image or imagery, typography. Typography means fonts, colors, forms, lines, and shapes combined together to meet users' need or to deliver a message to a particular audience. Just like you see that place, they say essential graphic design statistics. So there are some lines and shapes you're seeing there. I believe you're seeing it. You're also seeing some colors in this example of graphic design flyer that you're seeing there. So there are places that you see shapes, you see symbols. So this is the meaning of graphic design. Telling a story. It depends on the particular type of story you want people to know. Telling a story through your designs. When that person sees it, it's catchy. Like he understands what you mean, even without reading the content. And then when the person comes close to read the write-ups, it speaks good, not just typing it straight as if it is a letter. So that is what graphic designs means. There are a lot of graphic designs. There are many graphic design types of graphic design. So we are not going into that. Then in particular, what do we expect to learn as a graphic design? Maybe you want to focus on brand identity, you want to focus on maybe to to do for organizations and all that. The thing about graphic design is, even if you have a particular place you want to focus on, there is always an idea that you know how to do from other angles, because you're a graphic designer. Like, the inspirations come, you understand? You can design, you can do it, even if you've not done it before. So what will you learn in this course, or is expected as a graphic designer? You're expected to know the starting exercise, the things you need to know, and then if it's Illustrator, Corel, Adobe CC, then you need to know the environment of the particular software you're going to use, then the selection, shape and lines drawing. You know how to draw the previous shapes we see, color, strokes and lines. More on selections, you know how to do it, alignment, distribution and stacking, you know, grouping your work, laying or layers, you know how to do them. Then transforms, drawing tools, and then using guides and grids is very, very important. Alignment is very, very important when you're working. You need to know how to align them. Gradients, know patterns, symbols, blending and transparency is very, very important. Appearances, type, images in that particular software, pixels to vectors, modifying artwork, artboards, outputs, efficiency in Illustrator, beyond Illustrator, and your project and certification. Because after learning this, you will be given a certificate, like to show you've gotten it. And to become a graphic designer doesn't take much. Unlike those days who we like, when we don't even know this about this online, we were sitting from just being ordinary typing, I would like all typists, to going into graphic design, because we only knew how to use Office, like Microsoft Word and all that, and as time goes on, one need to upgrade, and then we switched to Corel, and we were learning it. But nowadays, it took us time then, but nowadays 3 to 4 weeks is okay for you to cope up, and not even take all your whole day, 1 hour to 2 hours a day, or depending, you could choose to do it a month, and maybe two times out of a week. You're good to go, and you become a certified graphic designer. So let's go ahead. The next is UI UX design. User interface is the meaning of UI. When you hear UI, it means user interface, while UX is user experience. Now, UI design simply refers to visual layout of the element that the user may interact with in a website or technological product. User experience means the process design teams use to create products that provide meaningful and relevant experiences to users. Okay, let me break it down. UI, that is user interface, means, let me use the word, the graphics of a particular, either for website or for an app. I can see you're seeing this app, food app, placed before you. Now, the design, where you put the food, the first food, second food, third food, where you wrote food menu and all those things, that's the design. The colors that were there, the food placement, all those things, they are the UI design. That is the interface, how it looks like, the colorful, the typography, all that alignment that is there, you know. Why user experience has to do more on prototyping, like the connection of which you do from one screen of the app to the other. As you can see, there are 3 screens here. So what will I click that will lead me to the next screen, the line meeting, as in the interaction between those screens and how the user can interact also with them. It will be easy for a user when you're using an app, you're using a website, and they say order now. You click the order now. It did not tell you or lead you to where to pay. Maybe you've been putting things in the cart only for you to say order now, or for it to take you to a page where you make payment, and it did not take you there. I know it will be boring, and like you talk bad about the website, about the app. So that is the work of a user experience designer. He makes the work easier. He's after your consummation, like how does it look like, how are you consuming this, the experience, is it good or bad? That's why you're using a website, you see people dropping comments there. How does it look like, how are you consuming this, the experience, is it good or bad? That's why there is always a need for feedback when you're using a website. You see people dropping comments there because the company or owner of those apps or websites would want your interaction. How are you using it? Is it helpful? So that the user experience designer will go back to work. They work hand in hand with developers. Yes, both full stack, both front end and back end developers. Front end and back end developers are called full stack. So they do the after the designs and connection of this app, this to this screen, this to this screen. Is the developers that makes them function and it starts functioning. If the user experience designer did not do it well, it will not be good. It will not give the developers a good you see, that is how it goes. Going further, what are you expecting to know or to learn as a user interface and user experience designer? In week 1, creating your Figma account. So there are a lot of softwares you could use to do user experience and UI design. One of them is Adobe SD, Sketch and Figma, and a lot of other ones. But most popular and ones that people are using is Figma because it keeps the collaboration in work. Like you can be working and after doing that work, you can share your work with somebody that is not even there, and that person will view what you've done. And that same Figma, you could lock it so that that person cannot redo it. You could open it so that that person will help you add some other things that make that work good. So the collaboration, they're working together from distance that you are, and other things in prototyping. People deem it fit to use Figma. So Figma is never a software, but it's a particular website where these designs are made. It is owned by people, by a company. So when you log in there, you create your own account, like you have your own, just like you rent an apartment. So you have your own platform where you do your designs, and it is safe for you. Okay, so the next is the environment of that Figma: importing images and duplicating, creating, manipulating shapes, masking in Figma, understanding grids. To the next week, more on grids. You know, the other time when we were talking about graphic design, we talked about grids also. Grids is talking about how to align your work. Alignment is it's like a kind of rule, or you call it ruler, so that it will help you align work very well. Now, components and size. You see, design system, Figma resources, wireframing. Wireframing is very, very important. What is wireframing? Wireframing is all about sketch. Like you want to build an app for somebody, app design as a UI designer, you have to sketch it. The person tells you what he or she wants. Maybe it's a food app. Then the first screen, what comes there? What comes in the first screen? So you sketch it and then do those things, sketch them to the end of the app where the screens will end, and then you have to show that person that if there are some corrections you make, because it's not like you type something for somebody and say, I want to print, should you come and proofread, and that person will come to your computer and start proofreading. This is like a kind of blueprint. This one is very different, because if you want to build a house, you first of all make the plan. You draw the plan of that house. So it is in UI UX design. You make a plan for that thing. You have your blueprint or your plan. Draw it. It is called wireframing. Then bullying in Figma, and then iconology, first one, second, and third. Okay. Then in week 3, you look at design an app. After learning those things, you have to practicalize it. Screen design and assignment. We look into those things. Design your websites, how the website design is going to be, and then we look into design of an app again. All those things we'll be doing them, and then start prototyping, so that we can have interaction between this particular screen to the other, so that the user can have a good experience in using them. Then it will teach you how to share your design. You understand? You can collaborate, landing page design, assignment, and all those things, and your project, and then of course your certificate. And I will lead you to some resources also where you could find some helpful things, teach you how to, some platforms that will help you gain jobs and get internships there. Okay, going further, we want to talk about video editing as a course. Video editing is the process of taking video that is raw, that is untouched or newly recorded, and taking away clips of that video that are not necessary to your story or point of the video. Like as I'm making the video now and I want to edit it, I'm not going to edit this video as in remove a lot of things, because this one now is a video that is done for a particular class. But if I'm doing it for a course proper, I will remove too much of so maybe when you're thinking of what to say, those things. So when you remove those clips, you take them away, you join others, you do this, you put some features and effects, some sounds like wow in your video, that kind of thing. And like you see in all these Nigerian comedian clips, they say, this man, 70 years old man, I won't tell you that this one and that one, that kind of thing. So it is those things that are important in video editing, depending on the kind of video you're making, that you know how to do it, the sound to put the effect to add to it. So that is all about that. Then the course outline here: overview and installation, setting up media files, basic editing, refining the edit, working with effects, coloration, working with ties, exporting your projects, and final exam, of course your certification. So it's very, very important. And then we'll come to web design. Wow, I know some people will be a bit confused between web design and UI UX design. Do not worry, you will give me a comment in the comment section where you're confused, so that I'll be able to clarify you. It's very, very important. Okay, web design is the art of planning and rearranging content on a website so that it can be shared and accessed online with the world. A combination of aesthetic and functional elements. Web design is what determines the look of a website, such as the colors, fonts, and graphics, as well as sharing the site structure and the user's experience of it. Okay. Nowadays, web design is so simple that you could just do, simple thing like take out some plugins. You just have to do pick and drop according to what you want. Already designed by UI designers. Keep those things there for you. Those things are just like you have a template that is already there for you to use for something. I don't know how many of you have seen some templates, maybe of certificates as a graphic designer, even some apps that helps you design. You see already templates that you can just edit and add one or two things. So today web design is so simple that you could just copy some templates and add few things you want to change for your own. So Here we want to design a website using WordPress. So what are you expecting? Introduction, what is website, how to buy and host a domain. It's very, very important. Like, you can never start building a house without you buying a land first. Who does that? You see? So you need to buy and host your domain. It is just like a land that you buy. Now, how to install WordPress is very, very important. Plugins, segments of website, design materials, how to edit your website, design tools, hosting providers, designing e-commerce websites, designing a sales funnel. You see, all those things are what you learn. Then, and it's something that you take your time. You have one day out of 1 week, you have 2 to 3 days. It's at your own leisure. So one of the benefits of digital products are like you use them at your leisure. You consume them at your leisure. It's not something like you come and be saying later, all those kind of things, and then you come and be saying I don't have time for it. No, it's something that you can take later when you have time for it. So that's one of the benefits of digital skills these days. You can take them at your time. So those products are consumable. When you see them online, buy one. Okay. Then one of the benefits of bonuses you're going to gain from these courses I've mentioned for me when you enroll to this academy is you have certification. One, you have opportunity for mentorship sessions. You see, not just telling you do this. You have a mentor. You have mentors that will come around to let you know one or two things you need to know. And then how to get clients is very, very important. Like, you cannot just start a new business and you're a new being and you don't know how to get your clients. We'll let you know it and you start having clients and making money. Like, you regain whatever thing you spent in this course. Whenever you start it, you regain it times 10 immediately. I can tell you that, unless you just want to do for your family members for free. Now, charges and monetization. What are you going to charge? These are the things that bother some people who venture into all these things newly, but we're going to take care of that. And then how to register your business with CAC. I know you like the sound of this one. CAC is Corporate Affairs Commission, and it is in Nigeria. They are in charge of incorporating businesses, business names, and trustee, and incorporating trustees. They help you build it. They help you make your brands legit. Like you have that original name. You have that name for your business, and nobody takes it away from you. There are a lot of benefits that you get when you register your business with CAC. So I have a video for that, and I will let you know about the video. You see it right now. So that after this video, now you see it and go and check the importance of this CAC. It's very, very important. But I'm going to teach you for free on how to get your business registered here in Nigeria. You see, people pay a lot of money for this. They pay hundreds of thousands. They pay 50,000. They do this, but when you take this course, it's going to be free. I'm going to teach you how to register. I mean, for free. But it's a course of its own. But because you register and you learn these things, you're going to get them for free. You see, so it's important you get this course. Now, in summary of this whole thing, digital skills are a reliable skill that you can do at any time, like anywhere, whether you have a physical office or not. That's one of the things I like it for. You see, it is very lucrative business that you not just fetch food on the table for you and your family, but man, I tell you, it will help you build your dream projects. Wow, I know you like the sound of that. Every business is going online and people are chasing and cashing out big time online. Every business literally is going online. And what are you doing with your smartphone? You watch videos and you laugh only? Is that all? No. Why are you wasting your time? it's important you grow and learn a digital skill so that you can start cashing out before December 2022. Some of us that are Nigerians, you know how December usually is. Everybody wants to meet up. It's not that December you rush to meet up. This is opportunity for you to register for this academy. I tell you, your 4 weeks you're going to spend, you will not regret it. You will come back and tell me thank you. I mean, you will come back and tell me thank you, because this course is going to help you. It's going to take you to the next level. And one of the things you must know is that you can use your smartphone to do web design. You can use your smartphone to do Figma. I know a lot of people will say it's not possible for that of Figma. Let me go teach you now. So it's very much possible. But if you want to become a graphic designer, you will use your laptop. It's very important. So you choose between the courses, either video editing, any one. You can even choose 2 or 3. It depends on what if you can meet up. So it's very, very important, so that you will not say I don't have this. But I would want you to give me questions if you have in the comment section, like I said the other time. So like that video of CAC, I'm going to show you right away after now. Now you see the flyer for this very course. You see, I hope you can see it, and you can see that it's almost given out for free. And we have some slots. You see, it's 500 slots, and you see a lot of things written on the flyer. Graphic design, UI design, website, video editing. And you can always chat me off on WhatsApp with the number on your screen, 0909413815. Please follow us up on our social media platforms. You look for Fame Creative Digital on Facebook, and like us, follow us on Instagram. We are new on Instagram, so please look for Fame Creative Digital, and please follow us up here on YouTube. Do not forget to click on subscription button, please. It's very, very important. And this bell notification, please turn it on, so that when next we post good videos that will help you and make you, and then help your creativity, you will always, because I make videos that helps us to know some things on the digital space, and I post them here. So the bell notification is very important, and you commenting below, we love it. So like our videos, share it. And then we also new on Twitter, so we want you to help us so that this brand will go far. I know this video have been helpful, I know, no doubt, but one of the things you will help us do is to follow us on the social media platforms. Also, you can see that the course is supposed to be 50,000 naira, but because you are a beneficiary of the first persons that are enrolling, we'll just give it out at a discounting price of just almost nothing, 10,000 naira. But I tell you, after learning these courses and you start making profit, you come back to say, Mama, should I give you that? Do not mind me. But what I'm trying to make out is this morning is not to compare to what you're going to learn. And then, as you can see, you could stand a chance to win a laptop when you're done with this training. I know you can see it there. You could stand a chance to win a laptop when you're done from this training. So why waste your time? These are the account details below. First Bank. So for those of you that are in Nigeria, so you could just make your payments and send your proof of payment to this WhatsApp number on the screen, and you'll be connected, and then wait for enrollment. This particularly registration is ending 3rd of September, so start doing it. And one thing about this is you can pay instrumentally. If you don't have it full, you can pay instrumentally, provided that when you do it, you send proof of payment until yours is complete. So I believe you've learned so much from this lesson, and it helps you a lot. I know that. So like I said before, click on like, share this video, share it, let people get this video, like, share, comment, like, share, comment, follow us, and click the bell notification. It's going to help you. Again, remember, you'll stand a chance to win a laptop. So tell your friends, tell people around your family and friends, those you love, so that they could see the needfulness of this thing. I tell you, before December, you you'll be smiling to the bank. By that time, you've learned it, and then you stood your ground. You have internship, because we're going to link you up to places and platforms where you'll be getting internship training, like, you know what I mean, IT, and then before you know it, you'll be employed. If you want to work for people, if you want to be independent as well, even if you're working for people on this, they'll be paying you real good. If you're a web designer, they don't pay you anything less than 100,000 naira. You know what you're doing if you learn it well in a month. And then if you want to do for people, you don't collect anything less than 30,000 to build a website for people. I know you like the sound of it, 30k for just one project you did. I know you like it. So for a start, anyways, people collect more than that, like 50, 100s, and even 200,000 to design websites for people. And the funny thing about it is it's done with WordPress. That's something anybody can do. So the simple thing, one of the best things that you do to yourself this 2022 is that you learn a digital skill, because the world is going digital and you wouldn't want to be left behind. And I know that you benefited. So I want to leave you here. I'm going to show you this other video of the importance of registering your business with CAC, and it's one of the things you get for free for joining this course. I love you, and I remain your instructor.
Don't forget to watch these videos on 7 reasons why you must register your business with CAC. I mean, the benefits you stand to get, and then how to identify malicious URL links. They are very, very important. If you've not watched it, watch it. Click on bell notification, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.